You know I got it. This freaking tactic, energetic shift that I have made within my internal world, within my internal life, is continuously making me a multi-millionaire by the age of 30. I'm 30 currently. I'm going to be 31 here in April. Shout out to the April babies. Anyway, if you're just now seeing my face, my name is Master Johnson. I have a tendency of making things make sense between success, energetics, as well as the spiritual laws of success. Do the things with the buttons, help the channel grow. I'm making everybody happy out here. Now, a few things. I'm in my brand new home. It's a little bit echoey. Deal with it. What is the energetic shift? Well, put it this way. The tactic, my friends, can only be made and installed, we're going to say enthralled, from the consciousness that you're having, the consciousness that you're holding. Now, what I'm about to share with you is pretty high level consciousness. If it doesn't make sense right out the gate, that's okay. Rewatch the video. It's going to click. See, I have a way of speaking that's going to bypass critical factor of the mind. It's going to make sense right here. Let's dive on in. The very first thing I need you to understand is you're not blocked. You do not need to heal, and there's nothing in front of you except for the perception and the identity that is bought into the reality where healing is what you need to do in order to have whatever it is that you feel like you need or want and desire. Is that making sense? Was that too much? Okay. With the moment you heard me say, hey, you don't need to heal, what did you say? What did your nervous system say? The moment I said, hey, you are not blocked, was there a part of you that was like, no, but I am blocked. You don't know what happened to me. Is there a voice in you that is defending or sticking up for the limitations in your life? Do you see the energetic shift that I'm already putting out here in front of you? Are you getting it? Think about what I'm telling you here. Are you energetically, emotionally so connected into the old way of being, the reality, the identity that says, because this happened to me, I am this way. Oh, because they said this, because they did this, the narcissist, the parents, the career, the whatever it is, because that happened to me, I can no longer be a specific kind of way. By the way, I have puppies and a daughter out there right now. Mom went to the store. She might come in here. We only do things once. Check it out. Are you on a subconscious level or even a conscious level sticking up for the identity that has been defeated and continuously reminds you of being defeated? See, the energetic shift that's bringing me more money has nothing to do with my memory. The energetic shift that I have made, the identity, the awareness that I am in, is so encompassed in what is possible for me and what is capable of me, right? That it doesn't give any energy to what has happened and what is in the past. It's already dead. I cannot revive it unless my consciousness pulls my past into this present moment, which then poisons not just this present moment, but any opportunities or any realities that I could experience moving forward in time and space. So the shift is your consciousness, conscious awareness. Whatever you're aware of, my friend, is telling a story. And if you are in the awareness that has the consciousness that is giving the definition, meaning, and story specifically to why you are the way you are, well then, my friends, it doesn't matter how much you do, how many hours you put in. It doesn't matter how much you try. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are, how many pieces of trash you pick up out on the street, or how many doors you hold open for the old nice lady that compliments your haircut. No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter about any of that. The only thing that matters is your own self-concept, story, consciousness, and awareness that you are operating from. Now, in this moment, are you operating from your memory or are you operating from your imagination? If you're taking notes, you're going to want to put this in your notes because this is a banger. Here's a huge one-liner. Memory is the enemy to imagination. Put that in the comments. Here we go. Write it down. Tattoo it on your freaking head. Memory is the enemy to your imagination. Where is God? Imagination. Where is Christ consciousness? Imagination. Where is your so-called future and what you're gonna do, not what you have done? What is the only thing that's keeping you from experiencing all the things that your imagination is showing you? Yeah, it's the fucking memory that says, oh, because this happened to me, or because I messed this up, or because last time I did this, this happened. What is success? Here's success. Going from failure to failure without the loss of enthusiasm. That is called success. Here's what failure is: giving up. in the process and in the pursuit of becoming a success. Right? So what if failure is only just inverted wisdom? What if failure and pain is only just wisdom that you are gaining on how to not go about specific things? See, the energetic shift that I'm giving you is pretty much this. Focus on what you have rather than what you don't have. Focus on what you can control rather than what you can't control. Always operate from a position of the present and ask yourself, am I thinking right now and operating right now from my past? Am I operating and thinking right now from a fear of not having in the future? Or am I in this present moment thinking and only focusing on what I have, and then continuing that, focusing on what I can control, and then being in a place and in a stance of appreciation rather than expectation? Is this making sense? See, the shift that's making me a continuous multimillionaire is not the things that I think I have to do. It's for me being in the awareness of being that multimillionaire right now in this moment. And because I am, everything is. See, I'm not creating these videos because I need more clients and then I'm gonna have money. There was a time in my career where that was the case. Why? Because that's what all the mentors are saying. You gotta create content, you gotta get online, you gotta build your brand, into which I agree. But energetically, by the rules of this fucking reality, if your energy is being creative out of fear of not having, well then through the law of attraction, my friend, you're only attracting more explanations, more reasons, more thinking, more experiences of not having. That's Lila, by the way. She's having a party. Here's what I'm looking for you to really get here. Because you are, everything is. And because I am, everything is. You're this close. You're just one shift. One little shift. One thought. One feeling state. Repeated over and over and over again from one day waking up and watching a video by Master Johnson on YouTube and having everything click and make sense. And the next thing you know, there you are. A 30-year-old multimillionaire. Wonderful stuff. Anyway, guys, I got a baby I gotta go kiss. So here's what I'm gonna have you do. Number one, join my community, somewhere right down in the description. If you want a little bit more isolated one-on-one help, business consulting, etc., yada, 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 you're gonna find my wait list. You gotta put your name on this wait list because it's gonna fill up quick. If there's any part of you that says, I want to do that, please, for the love of God, don't bitch out and then go back to your old reality. You have an opportunity right here for you to use, but you also got one to lose. Oh, shit. Thanks for watching my video. Remember, guys, you're not the victim to your reality. You are simply the architect of it. And so what that means is because you are, everything is. And because I am, everything is. Do the things with the buttons. Share this video with your mama. And I am out.